Hello everyone, and welcome to my next video for Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, where I'm going to be doing some pulls for Relm's EX weapon, who has just had her Lost Chapter released. So, for Relm, I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to say that I didn't actually have that much attachment to her from her original game of Final Fantasy VI, because unlike, I actually quite liked Eiko in Final Fantasy IX as far as child characters go. You know, I thought she was really quite earnest, quite cute, and I didn't mind the little bit of brattishness that she had going on, because on the other hand I think she's almost unrealistically precocious, and I don't know, I just kind of have a soft spot for her. But Relm didn't really win me over all that much. I thought that she was quite impertinent, if you will, you know, very rude, very brattish, and yeah, she has a certain kind of cuteness going for her, but I just wasn't really all that sold on her original character. I thought she treated Strago horribly. I mean, it's obvious that, you know, they care for one another, but those are my impressions from what I remember. And when she released on her original, so I don't have that much attachment to her, you know, from her original game. Now in Opera Omnia, I think her design is a hell of a lot better, and I think she's a lot cuter in this game than she ever was in the original one. But I skipped her when she came out on her original character event, because at that time all of her attacks only had one brave hit. Like, I think Sketch was a single brave attack, and then Sketch Summon was an AoE brave HP attack, but it only had one brave hit on it, so if you weren't hitting at least 2 enemies you weren't really doing much. And she was actually the first free turn character. She was the original free turn character. But that wasn't enough to sway my decision at the time. I was like, why would I use Relm when I can use Vaan, who does like a ton of brave hits, or Squall, or like Noctis, you know, Cloud, Selfie, and all those people. And then when Beatrix released, I was like, holy shit, yeah, no. And Layle. there was so many, in my opinion, better characters in Relm at the time, or so I thought. But because Relm's Sketch Summon gimmick also relies on the summon that you have equipped, and it also inherits the special properties of that particular summon. So she, most of her attacks are just kind of elemental magic, brave HP attacks, with a few exceptions. Odin is a non-elemental attack that has a low chance of instantly breaking the opponent, just like Zantetsuken does. But the most interesting one to me is Sketch Pandemonium, because that is a brave HP attack that deals 12 chase units. You know, for those of you that don't know, basically it's to do with the hidden chase mechanic. I'm not going to go into details on it on this video, but basically it makes it, it speeds up the likelihood that you will trigger a chase attack. And when you combine that with someone like Layle, who debuffs the enemy's chase resistance, basically, you can have a lot of fun with Relm and Layle together. And all of a sudden, I was seeing, you know, I skipped Relm on her original event, even though she has massive auras as well. I think in the last wave she had 50% for both attack and max brave. And I was seeing people use her to clear content like Kane's Lost Chapter, and then there was people clearing Deuce event using Relm, and I was like, holy shit, she's actually legit. In the right party lineup, she's actually quite good. And I was actually a little disappointed that I didn't pull for her when she came around the first time, because even though I didn't originally think that much of her kit, I always thought that she was quite interesting, and I did kind of want to play around with it. Well, now I have that chance, because she's come out on her Lost Chapter, and she's gotten a very good rework. And ever since I kind of saw how people were playing her back then, I was kind of like, yeah, I'm definitely going to give her a chance on the second go around. I'm going to try and go for her EX weapon, and I'm just going to have some fun with her, because she's honestly a really fun character to use. The amount of turn manipulation that she's got blind on Sketch, she's got good stats. Sketch Summon now is insane, because it's a 50% party battery before she attacks, which is kind of like the ultimate setup for chasers, you know? It's just almost, it's literally laying out the red carpet before me, and it's saying, you've got Layle, you know, have some fun with Relm. So that's what I'm going to do. Obviously that's not her only use. I know that she can be used in early chaos as well, in some particular team lineups, and I'm honestly going to be trying to do that, because if I can use Relm in some team compositions, that means I don't have to spend ingots, and I can free up those to be spent elsewhere, because right now I'm kind of just waiting for the chaos era to come out, and I'm just going to have fun until it does. I've got my eyes on Ultimecia, I've got my eyes on Agrias, who I don't have to pull for, but she's getting all the ingots like immediately, I'm honestly not sure what I'm going to be doing with Cloud yet. I know he's getting awakened, but like his EX weapon's getting evolved, but I don't know much behind that. So anyway, until then, we're going to have some fun, and hopefully Relm is going to allow us to have some fun. It depends on how easily her weapon wants to come out of the gacha. So I've got 352 tickets. I'm all ready and set up to pull. I got relatively lucky with Ace's EX weapon off camera, so I don't know how well this one's going to treat me, but there's only one way to find out. So let's jump into it and get down to business. Oh, that was a connecting. That said connecting loading and then connecting and loading again. That could either be a red herring, or this could be a very short video. Let's find out. It was a red herring. Yeah, it likes to troll with me like that. That would be too easy. I would have a lot more tickets if I didn't end up throwing 200 of them at Selphie's EX weapon on a complete whim. Like, to be honest, I'm not even using Selphie all that much. I might use her more when her EX Plus comes around. I was mostly just interested to see what interactions Selphie would have with Ultimacia. If I'm honest, I want to see how much faster her EX can recharge. If she has the aura buff on it before she uses it, can she like loop it infinitely? I kind of wanted to know that, to be honest. But it's not really worth it for that reason alone. I know that much, but I couldn't help myself. Plus, I mean, it's another support for FEOD, non-EX Plus, but I've actually got quite a few of them at this point. You know, I've got Selphie, I've got Ramza, I'm going to be pulling for Charlotta, hopefully, depending on how these draws go. I'll have a VV15 CP. Okay, I'll have a Power Stone. So I don't know. I can always token Aphmau if it comes to it, because Aphmau is a 35 CP legend. Her auras are actually insane. Like, she gives debuff immunity and she gives huge bonuses to brave regen, defense, attack, max brave, the works, you know? So she's not all that strong on her own, but you pair her up with two stronger characters with EX Plus, and yeah, she's going to be doing some work. She can be used in early chaos, definitely. Hopefully I'm going to add Relm to that list of viable characters, but we're looking a little bit dry on the gold weapons front at the moment. I'm not a big fan of that. Come on! Would it kill you to give me something? It's supposed to average 1 every 10 tickets. And I will take as many Relm weapons as I can possibly get, because I didn't pull for her the first time. I need everything for her. I need a 15, I need a 35. Hopefully, you know, I'm hoping I won't have to spend a ton of Power Stones, but at this rate I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to end up doing, because it's not looking very successful, I'm going to be honest. But we're only 32 tickets in, still got everything to play for. Oh, okay, this could be something. Give me a Relm, please. Please, Relm. Please, gold. Alright. A stone is a stone. I'll take it. Really not looking very good at the moment. Okay, is this something? Is it? Okay, it's an Edgar weapon. Alright then. Okay, sorry for that little jump cut there. Let's continue. Oh shit, have we got back-to-back golds here? Come on! Come on! Okay, Edgar's 35. Why couldn't it have been Realms? I mean, I don't have it maxed out. In fact, I don't think I have it at all. So I'll definitely lock that shit up. But god damn it! Come on, game. I know, I know I was really lucky with Ace, but is it too much to ask that I get something here and that I don't end up having to throw all 300 tickets at the banner? I do want to save some for Charlotta. I do. I technically don't need to pull her, but I want to. She's going to be everyone's friend unit for like forever, and I don't want to feel left out, I'm going to be honest. Plus she's going to be good to use. The one advantage she has over Ramza is that she does have a HP regen effect, which Ramza does not. And she's probably going to be better in battery heavy compositions because of her HP damage increasing buff. So Ramza is definitely going to be probably as good or better for like heavy brave shavers like Agrias and Ultimecia, and people with brave regen as well, like those two. But Charlotta is just gonna increase your, just increase your output. In fact, Charlotta and Ramza could probably do some work together, and hey-yo! There's our first 35. Is it actually? Her weapons are unique. Is this a 15? It's a 15. Ah! It's a limit break. I'll take it. That means that power tokens are not entirely off the table yet. But hey, any saving on stones is a net positive for me. Hey, that's a 35. Alright. Yeah, I recognise that design is different. So, yeah, excellent. So, no power tokens for Relm. Excellent. Let us move on. Oh shit! Something is coming. I don't know what it is. No! Oh, it's Onion Knight Sword. Come on. That loading is such a troll in that corner. Sometimes it really gives you a clue that an EX is coming, and sometimes it's meaningless! Alright, one more limit break. I think I need one more and I can MLB it. Still not doing too hot. Okay, we're not even 100 tickets in yet. I'm not going to complain. Okay. Oh, it's Galuf. I can't recognize the 4-star weapons anymore. I think I've literally maxed out everyone's silver equipment at this point, like for everything. I wonder why they stopped making that for characters. Like, I mean, I guess it's kind of obvious, like in most gachas, 4-star stuff is actually silver stuff is actually relatively decent. Or it's a lot better than it is in this game, where it's basically like EX or bust, But on the other hand, this game is generous enough to the point that you can, as long as you're not drawing on literally every banner, you can reasonably afford to chase after EXs. Ah, the thrill of the hunt. AKA gambling. Gotta love it. Well. Love it and hate it, really. Come on. Give me one more 15. I won't be greedy, I won't ask for much. Just give me a 15. For Relm, that is. And I can be happy with that. For now. Come on! What is this bronze hell? Trash! Trash everywhere. More trash. More trash. Come on! It's really unsettling how easy it is to spend these tickets considering how long it takes to get them. These are my remove tickets. Don't drain all my resources. You know what this is? It's like, I've been too lucky lately, so the game's deciding to teach me a lesson. It's like, haha, you think you can get EXs easily, do you? We'll teach you a lesson. Never take your luck for granted. And I mean, to be honest, I don't take my luck for granted. That's why you see this number all the way up here, because I am not about to be left high and dry in the EX Plus era. I have been saving. But part of what's allowed me to save so much is all the luck sacks from tickets. So I hope they don't dry up anytime soon. Come on. Come on. No! Go away, Seymour. Not interested. Maybe if your EX weapon was to summon Anima, then maybe I'd be interested in you. Until then, I don't care. Go away. That's a good point, actually. Why the hell does Seymour not have Anima? That's such a missed opportunity. I wonder if they're going to do anything about that when burst weapons come in. I really don't like how Seymour's kit plays in this game at all. Like, it's so clunky. Like, he does more damage to the enemy the more damage the enemy has taken. Like, hello? What kind of shonky friggin' concept is that? Enemy has to be below 50% HP before you can actually do anything resembling decent damage. Like, no, that's not a good idea. Whatever made you think that was a good idea? Have you seen the bloody HP pools enemies have these days? So what, you're supposed to just sub Seymour out for a friend unit every time? Just to get the most effectiveness out of him? Like, no. Just no. It's terrible. Say, we haven't seen a gold in an awful long while. Maybe you'd see fit to give us one, huh? Maybe? Is that too much to ask for? I know I got the 35, I can't be too ungrateful. But we are over the 100 ticket mark here. Whenever it goes like this, I'm reminded how much I actually am really put on edge by the whole gambling thing. That's why I store up so many resources, because like you can go from like fortune to sorrow real fast. That's why I'm grateful for the pity system, to be honest. Like, no matter how much you hoard, sometimes it's just never enough. And there are people that have been put in some really compromising positions by games like these, including myself in the past, which I have learned from for the most part. But it's like you get so fixated on having some particular thing, but if it's RNG that you're going to have it, there's always going to be one person in the world that is never going to have it, because that's just how probability works. Yeesh. These are some rough draws, man. You know what? Let's take a breath. Let's get some fresh air. Let's take a stroll around the banners. Yeah. So this one treated me really nicely. Got this one in very few pulls. This one I got pretty much crap in for the free pull, and I'm not that interested in it. Although Noel would have been nice to have. Yeah, but that's that one. This one I'm not pulling on at all. I'll pull for him when he comes back. Not until then. Come on. It's not that difficult. All I want is this. I only want this thing over here. Is that too much to ask for? Alright. Deep breaths. Here we go again. God damn it! I'm below 200. That does not look good. That's not a good look on my ticket count right now. I do not appreciate this. This is a fun pull. This is not a meta pull. Couldn't you be a little bit kinder? I wasn't even going to chase A's past like 100 tickets or so. Don't get me wrong. I'm really grateful that I got him, but I was kind of wanting Relm as well. I mean, I could always skip Shaloza, but what kind of madman do you think I am? What absolute mad lad would do that? I'm losing my patience! Just give me any gold! It's been like 50 tickets since I've last seen a gold weapon. Do they even exist at this point, or are they a myth? Gold weapons are a myth. What the hell? Come on. Whew. You know what, if I get down to 150 tickets and I don't see any 5 stars, I'm probably just gonna roll gems on the banner, just to kind of, okay, is this something? Please? It's something, it's something. It reminds me that there are actually 5-star weapons here, so that's fine, that's completely fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. Do you really hate that when you ask people like, how are you doing, and they say like, I'm fine, and it's like, well, you know that's obviously not the real answer, but do you really want to ask what they're really feeling? The worst bit is when you do. You genuinely want to know how someone's doing, and they just keep saying, I'm fine. It's like, no, that's a cop-out answer. You're not fine. Well, you might be fine, actually. I shouldn't assume that you're probably going through some shit. It's just that you probably are. Go away, Titus! Oof the summonings. That's pretty much where we are right now. Man. I don't care what anyone says, none of this is anywhere near as bad as my pulls for Kuja were. I hope this is not another Kuja incident, where I ended up having to spend over 360 tickets, and I spent 50k gems on top of that! I had a pull video recorded, but I didn't post it because it was horrible. But I have since learned to keep my composure in the face of extreme difficulty. I think. No, I won't lose hope. I remember how my pulls for Zack went. Zack taught me never to give up hope. Come on, don't do that to me. Don't give me hope. I mean, yeah. I mean, nothing. That's. Ugh. Okay. Suddenly, Relm 15. I'll take it. That's MLB now. hey, that's a saving on power stones. That's great. So I'm done. I'm through asking for 15s and 35s. So I'll take the hit on stones for the 35. I'll do that much. Alright then. Well, we're getting the golds coming through now at least. It's not the ones I want, but I mean, it's something. Alright, we'll get down to 150. Which is, incidentally, not the number of Pokemon in the original games. That was 151. Do not forget Mew. Okay. I'm almost to 450k, which would be enough for, I think it's like, what is it, 2, 4, 6? Like, I think that's like 6 consecutive pities if I get to 450k, which is a very nice number to be at. But I'm just honestly really feeling a multi on this banner. Like, I for some reason it's just calling out to me. I think it's something that needs to be done. So I'm going to do a multi now just to split up the ticket pulls, and we're going to go straight back to tickets. Ooh, I don't like that. But we'll get back up there. We'll complete Relm's Lost chapter, and we'll probably get right back up there. Okay, I saw something in the corner that might be meaningless. But is this about to save me from the rest of my ticket pulls? Let's find out. Come on. Change. Change. Change, damn you, change. What? Change. Change. Come on. 9. Okay, so 2 golds. Whoa! It wasn't 2 golds, it was 1 gold. But it was the gold that mattered. I told you, man. I had a feeling that gems were going to be the way this time. Excellent. So, I mean, that was a bit of an oof. But if we hadn't spent all those tickets, we probably wouldn't have got this with gems. So, you know, it is what it is. At least the search is now over. So, I have her EX. I'm done. Until Shalata, and then I got to pull again. But at least I've got some tickets left. Actually, I kind of feel a lot more comfortable about the fact that I've still got some tickets. So, I'm going to go get Relm all cleaned up. I've got enough white high crystals to get her straight to level 70. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to sort her weapons out. I've actually already got some pretty decent artifacts. And then, probably the next video I'm going to do is going to be a Lost Chapter. And so, until then, I will see you later. Take care, and goodbye.